So the Krusty Krab in a drought, you know, niggas ain't bought no burgers in 30-something days. It's hella dusty in there. Niggas pulling up, looking around. Ain't no atmosphere, ain't no aura. Going down the street to the Shell Shack to see a talking dog. Don't even know what a dog is. That's how bad it looks in there. And what SpongeBob do? Drop pretty patties. Now, as usual, you know, they playing with Sponge straight from the beginning. Wouldn't even let him voice the idea of a pretty patty. And I noticed, you know, it's probably easy to discard a nigga like SpongeBob's ideas if you're not a real thinker. Like, if you don't think like him, because he is the type to, you know, make a pretty patty. He is the type to get some jellyfish jelly and put it on a Krabby Patty and see if it's smack or not. So if you're not even on that wavelength, you wouldn't even know what I was talking about in the first place. So, and we could tell Mr. Krabs out of touch with his ideas, trying to revamp the Krusty Krab, because what this nigga tried to do, bury himself alive? Like, who the fuck is you, Chris Angel, nigga? Like, and then what that got to do with the food? What that got to do with the burgers, at least? Like, so you got the boss, Mr. Krabs, completely missing the mark. Squidward ain't pitched a damn thing. SpongeBob got the best idea for the Krabby Patty since the Krabby Patty. And he getting ignored. This is what I'm talking about. He playing with bro. And it doesn't end up good for him. So they laugh him out the restaurant. Which actually turned out to be cool, because Mr. Krabs, your shit couldn't hold all the niggas I was finna bring in anyway. I want to continue to emphasize the direct correlation between how much SpongeBob is played with versus the amount of get back. Because, you know, the disrespect behind Squidward, you know, swinging his nose, talking about pretty patties. They talking about what's next, sequence milkshakes, bow tie French fries, all this, you know, caricature shit, all this, you know, bullshit. And this is the type of shit that I'm telling y'all, SpongeBob peep, and they make him lock in twice as hard. SpongeBob went down the street and was selling pretty patties right outside his house on some Steve Jobs shit. Had more customers than Mr. Krabs ever seen. He's a genius, bro. Like, the marketing was on point, available in 6 designer colors. You know, he was doing it like iPod, like Telfar, fucking bagpipe edition joint. Like, but the most impactful part is that we have SpongeBob beating Mr. Krabs at what Mr. Krabs has been doing this whole time. Like, he's a better businessman than him in one day. Because can you imagine being Mr. Krabs, seeing on TV, you know, your haters is always watching, seeing on TV that your employee is making more bread than you at an idea you just laughed at like a few hours ago. I'll go out of business. I'll retire. So then here Mr. Krabs come trying to finesse. You know, let me get this standoff for you, and I'll give you the keys to the Krusty Krab right now. SpongeBob, you know, he'll do the fashion shit, but grilling is his real passion. So, you know, that ain't shit. You know, give me the keys. I'll take the shit. Squeak the pickles and all of that. And then Mr. Krabs, his karma for laughing in SpongeBob's face in the first place is that he had to deal with all them angry customers, you know. And, you know, my take on that real quick is, you know, SpongeBob and Patrick, they was giving money away, so what's all this refund shit? Even if your fucking face turned purple, I don't give a fuck. Like, you should have gotten in line with the fucking... But Mr. Krabs wasn't there for that, so, you know, that's on him.